When it comes to becoming the luckiest person alive, the first step is to completely shift the way you see the world. Luck isn't something that just happens to other people while you watch from the sidelines. It's a state of mind, a vibration you carry, and a lens through which you interpret every single event in your life. You see, most people walk around feeling unlucky because they focus on what's missing, on what isn't working, or on the small missteps that happen along the way. But the truth is, those are only stories. They're interpretations. And you have the power to rewrite those stories to make yourself the center of luck itself. Start by treating every situation, every interaction, and every challenge as a potential gift. Even the events that seem inconvenient or disappointing at first glance hold hidden opportunities. When you train your mind to look for the silver lining, suddenly doors you never noticed before swing wide open. A missed bus? Perhaps it's giving you a chance to run into the right person. A job setback? Maybe it's guiding you to a much greater opportunity you didn't even see. Every twist, turn, and unexpected event is not random. It is the universe nudging you, signaling to you that your luck is already at work. But seeing the world as lucky requires more than just thinking positively. It requires belief. True luck isn't wishful thinking. It's an unwavering certainty that the universe is on your side, that events are conspiring to bring your desires into reality, and that good fortune is your natural state. When you hold that belief, you start noticing coincidences that feel magical, doors that open effortlessly, and people who step into your life exactly when you need them. You begin to live as if luck is your inherent birthright, not something you're waiting for from the outside world. Your thoughts, your expectations, and even your moods shape the experiences that come to you. If you walk around expecting bad luck, your mind will unconsciously filter reality to confirm that belief. But if you walk around expecting abundance, opportunity, and alignment, you will naturally attract those experiences. People notice confidence, optimism, and the energy of someone who believes they are fortunate, and they respond to it. Opportunities tend to appear for those who are already acting as if the universe is their ally. This isn't about pretending or forcing happiness where it doesn't exist. It's about choosing a lens through which to see the world that amplifies possibilities rather than limitations. It's about feeling inside your heart that you are the protagonist in a story where luck follows you everywhere. You may not see the full picture yet, and you may not understand how each event is working in your favor. But if you carry the certainty of luck in your consciousness, life will mirror that certainty back to you in ways that are swift and undeniable. So today, decide to step into that mindset fully. Walk into every room, face every challenge, and engage in every interaction as the luckiest person alive. Begin noticing the hidden gifts in every circumstance and expect your life to unfold in miraculous alignment with your desires. When you think, act, and feel this way consistently, luck stops being something you hope for. It becomes who you are. And with that mindset, everything begins to shift instantly. Once you begin to see yourself as the luckiest person alive, the next step is to take that belief into your imagination and let it become real in your mind first. Your imagination is not just a place for daydreaming, it is the most powerful tool you have to shape your reality. Every moment you spend vividly imagining the life you desire, every scene you create in your mind with full feeling and detail, is planting seeds that the universe cannot ignore. It's in the realm of your imagination that your desires are first born, where they are nourished, and where they take form before they appear in the world outside. But this is not about casually thinking of what you want. It's about entering the feeling of already having it, about living in the mental reality of your wish fulfilled. See yourself receiving the opportunities, meeting the people, and experiencing the circumstances that bring your desires into being. Imagine the luck flowing to you effortlessly, as though it were natural, as though it were your everyday life. Notice the small details, the way it feels to hold it, to experience it, to move through life knowing that everything is working in your favor. The more real you make it in your mind, the more real it becomes in your life. When you visualize with belief, something remarkable happens. Your mind starts to recognize opportunities you might have ignored before. Doors you never noticed begin to appear. Ideas and solutions that seemed out of reach come easily to you, and people who can support your vision cross your path at the exact right moment. The universe has no choice but to match the energy you are putting out. Your imagination is a blueprint, and life will begin constructing according to that design. The key is consistency and feeling. Do not let your imagination be fleeting or half-hearted. Enter into the experience repeatedly, with vivid detail and with all the emotion you can summon. Feel the excitement, the gratitude, the joy, and the certainty that this is already yours. When you feel it so strongly that it becomes natural, your inner world broadcasts a signal that cannot be ignored. Opportunities align, coincidences multiply, and your luck begins to accelerate in ways that feel almost effortless. Visualization also transforms your actions. When you imagine yourself already lucky, your behavior begins to reflect it. You carry yourself differently, make choices from a place of confidence rather than fear, and step into situations expecting success. This magnetic energy is contagious. It draws circumstances, people, and experiences to you that align perfectly with your imagined reality. You are no longer chasing luck, you are living it, and the world responds in kind. Remember, you are not trying to imagine the steps to reach your desire. You are imagining the end result, living in the state of having it now. Let the details come alive. See it, feel it, hear it, and know it is yours. When your imagination becomes a full sensory experience, it becomes impossible for the world outside not to reflect it. Your mind does the work first, your heart amplifies it, and your life follows naturally. So begin this practice with dedication. Every day enter your mental theater, place yourself in scenes where luck is already yours, and feel the thrill of it. Make this a habit, a joyful exercise, a natural way of living. The moment you consistently dwell in the imagined state of being lucky, life begins to echo that reality back to you in tangible, powerful ways. And with that, your imagination transforms into the engine of your luck. Once you have trained your mind to see the world as a place of luck, and once you are consistently living in the imagination of having what you desire, the next step is to speak and think as if your luck is already real. The words you use and the thoughts you hold are not idle. They are the signals you send out into the universe. Every statement you make about yourself or your circumstances either reinforces the feeling of luck or weakens it. If you say, "I hope something good happens," your mind is still operating in a space of lack. But if you say, "I am so fortunate, everything always works out for me," or "I am constantly attracting blessings," your entire being begins to vibrate with certainty, and the world responds in kind. Language is a powerful mirror of your inner reality. People who feel lucky think and speak in ways that assume good fortune is always present. They do not negotiate with doubt, they do not question whether life will provide, it is simply assumed. And when you speak with this certainty, your unconscious mind aligns with it, and your external world starts to reflect the reality you have declared within. This is why positive self-talk is not just a motivational tool, it is the engine that drives manifestation. It rewires your expectation so that what you believe internally becomes inevitable externally. Your inner dialogue sets the tone for your entire day. Notice how often you might casually tell yourself, "I never catch a break," or "I'm just not lucky." These statements are quietly shaping the reality around you. Every time you reinforce lack, you close doors and blind yourself to opportunities. But when you deliberately choose statements of luck, abundance, and certainty, you open your awareness to possibilities that were always there, waiting for you to see them. Start noticing the small things too. The random smiles, the sudden opportunities, the unexpected moments that feel like fortune. Speak about them, celebrate them, and let your words reinforce the idea that luck is your natural state. It is not enough to speak luck externally. Your thinking must align as well. Thoughts are like currents running through your life, drawing to you what you believe. If you cultivate thoughts of confidence, success, and fortune, you begin to act differently. You notice chances, you take opportunities without hesitation, and you move through life expecting that things will go in your favor. Your mind will filter the world for these confirmations of luck, and every small synchronicity strengthens your belief, creating a positive feedback loop that accelerates manifestation. This practice also affects your energy in ways you may not immediately see. People are drawn to confidence, to optimism, to those who exude certainty in their good fortune. By speaking and thinking as the luckiest person alive, you radiate a magnetic energy that attracts opportunities, allies, and experiences that align with your imagined life. You are no longer hoping for luck, you are living it. Your language becomes a bridge between your inner state and the outer world, carrying the force of your certainty into reality. So begin now to be deliberate with your words and your thoughts. Replace every doubtful statement with one of certainty. Celebrate your life as though it is already overflowing with fortune. Speak to yourself in ways that affirm your luck and feel the power of that belief radiating through every action and decision. When you think, speak, and feel as someone who is naturally fortunate, your life will not be able to resist reflecting that reality. And with that, your language becomes the key that unlocks your world. Now that you have embraced the mindset of luck, nurtured it in your imagination, and spoken as if it is already yours, the next step is to move with inspired action. Luck is not a passive gift, it is a force that responds to your alignment, to your readiness to receive it, and to your willingness to step forward when opportunities present themselves. Action is the bridge between what you feel and imagine and what manifests in your life. The universe does not require you to force things. It only responds to the energy of those who act in accordance with their belief in good fortune. Inspired action is different from hurried or anxious effort. It is not about struggling or forcing outcomes. It is about recognizing when a thought, idea, or opportunity resonates with the feeling of your desired reality and stepping forward confidently. You begin to see doors open that you never noticed before. People appear who are aligned with your goals, and solutions come easily, almost as if they were waiting for you to acknowledge them. When you act from this place of faith and alignment, every step you take carries the weight of certainty, and luck naturally flows to support it. You may notice that once your inner world is fully aligned, opportunities that once seemed random now appear with perfect timing. The key is to act without hesitation when these moments arise. Doubt and overthinking only block the flow. Trust the intuitive pull, the sense that this move is right, and move decisively. The universe always supports action taken from a state of confidence and expectation, not from fear or second guessing. When you feel certain that everything is conspiring in your favor, your actions carry a power that multiplies results beyond what your mind might have imagined. Taking inspired action also trains you to recognize luck in motion. Each step you take becomes a confirmation that the world is working with you, not against you. You start noticing synchronicities, coincidences, and seemingly small events that are actually signals of alignment. Acting in faith creates momentum, momentum creates results, and results reinforce your belief in your luck. This cycle, once established, accelerates manifestation in a way that feels almost effortless. It is important to remember that inspired action is not always grand or dramatic. Sometimes the smallest move, made with clarity and confidence, is enough to trigger the universe's response. Picking up the phone, sending an email, taking a walk to think through a problem, or saying yes to an unexpected invitation. These seemingly ordinary actions become extraordinary when undertaken from a state of expectation, certainty, and luck. You begin to live in a reality where opportunities continually present themselves, because you are ready to receive them and act upon them immediately. The energy behind your actions matters more than the actions themselves. Move as if everything is already working in your favor. Step into situations expecting that the right outcome will occur, and carry the feeling of luck with you wherever you go. This confidence is magnetic. People are drawn to it, circumstances bend toward it, and life responds in ways that feel almost miraculous. You do not chase luck, you allow it to flow to you through aligned action. So step forward boldly, with faith that the universe is supporting every move. Let your actions be guided by the certainty of your inner state, and watch as opportunities, people, and circumstances continue to flow effortlessly into your life. When you act with this inspired alignment, the momentum of luck carries you forward, making manifestation not only possible but inevitable. And with that, every step you take becomes a declaration of your fortune. As you step boldly into action, there is one force that will multiply your luck and accelerate your manifestation more than anything else: gratitude. Gratitude is not simply a polite response to what you already have. It is the energy that transforms everything in your life into a magnet for more. When you truly feel grateful, you are acknowledging the abundance that is already present, even if your desires have not yet fully appeared. This feeling opens a channel for more blessings, more opportunities, and more fortunate events to flow into your experience. Gratitude is the language that communicates to the universe. I recognize and accept the abundance that is mine. Begin by noticing the small things: the morning sun, a smile from a stranger, a moment of clarity, a door opening unexpectedly. These are not insignificant. They are evidence that the universe is already responding to you, that luck is already your companion. When you pause to appreciate these seemingly ordinary events, you amplify them. Your mind begins to scan your life for everything that is working in your favor, and the world responds to that focus. The more you feel and express gratitude, the more your life reflects the reality of luck that you are cultivating. Gratitude does more than attract, it changes your perception. When you are grateful, you stop seeing scarcity, misfortune, or limitations. Every event, no matter how small, becomes a confirmation of your alignment with good. Even challenges, when met with gratitude, reveal their hidden gifts. They guide you, teach you, and create opportunities for growth. By feeling thankful in advance for your desires even before they appear, you are essentially telling the universe that you have already received them. This feeling alone accelerates manifestation because it places you fully in the state of your wish fulfilled. You can make gratitude a deliberate practice. Begin each day by reflecting on at least 3 things you are thankful for and make them vivid. Feel the joy of having them as if they are your current reality. Extend this practice to every desire you hold. Imagine your goals as already accomplished and feel gratitude for them now. The sensation of gratefulness does not wait for the outcome, it draws the outcome to you. This is a simple yet powerful way to align yourself with luck. The more you cultivate this feeling, the more you will notice fortunate events multiplying around you. Gratitude also strengthens your confidence and your sense of worthiness. When you appreciate what you already have, you reinforce the understanding that you are deserving of more. This removes resistance and doubt, which are often the only barriers standing between you and the swift manifestation of your desires. Feeling thankful is like opening a floodgate. Once the channel is clear, the universe flows freely to support your every aspiration. Even when life seems uncertain, even when it feels as though luck is hiding, holding gratitude as your focus changes everything. It shifts your inner state from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving. It trains your mind to see blessings instead of obstacles and reinforces the certainty that your luck is not conditional, it is innate. By practicing gratitude consistently, you become a living magnet for fortunate circumstances, aligning yourself with the very flow of life itself. So begin now to feel gratitude for all that you have and all that is coming to you. Let it fill your heart and color your perception. Celebrate the small victories, acknowledge the unseen guidance, and give thanks for the unfolding of your desires before they even appear. When you do this, you are not merely hoping for luck, you are living it, you are embodying it, and you are multiplying it beyond measure. And with that, gratitude transforms every moment into a gateway of fortune. Now, having embraced the mindset of luck, trained your imagination, spoken and thought as though it is already yours, taken inspired action, and cultivated gratitude, the final step is to radiate luck through your very energy. Everything you are, every thought you hold, every feeling you carry, sends a signal into the world. People, opportunities, and circumstances are drawn to the vibration you emit. When you move, speak, and feel as if luck is your natural state, you become a magnet for fortune. You do not need to chase luck, you do not need to beg for it, and you do not need to struggle. It flows to you effortlessly because you are signaling that you are already aligned with it. To radiate luck, begin by carrying the certainty of it in your body and mind. Walk, stand, and move through your day with the feeling that good things are following you everywhere. Smile as if life itself is conspiring for your success. Notice how people respond differently when you embody confidence, optimism, and the expectation of blessings. Your energy communicates what words alone cannot. When you are fully aware of your own fortune, the world instinctively meets you there, opening doors that seemed previously closed, revealing connections that you could not have imagined, and presenting opportunities at exactly the right moments. This is not about arrogance or pretending to be something you are not. It is about the alignment of your inner state with the life you desire. When your energy vibrates with luck, you are acting as if it is your natural condition. You are no longer waiting for circumstances to prove your worthiness. You are embodying the reality of your desires now, and as you do this consistently, it becomes effortless. Luck is not an occasional visitor, it becomes your constant companion, your signature in the world, the rhythm that underlies every step you take. You will also notice that the energy you radiate has a compounding effect. Luck attracts more luck. Every small opportunity, every coincidence, every fortunate encounter is amplified by your continued alignment. Your presence alone begins to influence your surroundings, shaping reality in subtle but unmistakable ways. You start to notice synchronicities more frequently. People offering assistance appear without prompting, and circumstances bend naturally to support your vision. Your life begins to feel as if it is orchestrated by an unseen hand, yet it is your own energy that has invited this orchestration. It is crucial to maintain this energy consistently. The mind is naturally drawn to worry, doubt, and the familiar patterns of limitation. But when you consciously choose to carry the vibration of luck, you maintain a high-frequency alignment that the universe cannot ignore. Every interaction becomes a reflection of your inner state. When you radiate positivity, confidence, and the certainty of abundance, life mirrors it back. You are no longer reacting to the world, you are influencing it. Your luck is contagious, your fortune palpable, and your presence a beacon for everything you desire. This energy extends beyond yourself. It affects not only what comes to you directly, but also how you influence those around you. Opportunities multiply through connection. People notice your certainty, your optimism, your ease, and they respond in ways that support your vision. The world becomes a reflection of your internal state, confirming that when you radiate luck, life cannot help but align with it. So carry yourself with the certainty of fortune. Let your energy speak before your words. Let your presence attract without effort, and let your life move as though everything is conspiring in your favor. In every thought, every action, and every interaction, radiate the luck that is your natural state. When you do this, you are not merely inviting good fortune, you are becoming it. And with that, your life vibrates with the unstoppable energy of luck itself.